What's going on, guys? It's Armour, and if you are wondering what this is in my hands, today's your lucky day because this right here is a Seasons Creator Premium Game Ball. And as you could tell, it's one of the most unique balls out there. Not only does it come in this crazy design and a bunch of different colors, but it performs just as good as any other premium ball on the market today. So if you want to be that guy in the gym whose basketball looks like nobody else's, go ahead and hit that link in the bio. I've been absolutely loving my ball. It's been working out for me great. But if you don't want to take my word for it, just remember, ball don't lie.
Recording?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Kobe.
What's going on, guys? It's Armour, and today we are doing a performance review on the Nike Zoom Kobe 1 Protro. Now, if you don't know already, Protro stands for Performance Retro, because while these are a retro sneaker, meaning an old shoe that recently re-released, Nike did make some changes in how it performs on the court. But are those upgrades enough for this old dog to compete with the latest and greatest in on-court performance? Well, that's what we're gonna try to figure out, and we're gonna start by talking about the thing that stood out to me the most when I was rocking these, and that unfortunately would be the fit. Now, usually I'm a size 10.5 when it comes to Nike, but I really wish I would have went down half a size in these because the Kobe ones make use of some raw materials that are pretty thick, so you're not gonna get that second skin-like feel. I think that if I went down to a size 10, I would have got something that allowed me to feel a little bit more in control because I spent a ton of time trying to lace these up super duper tight to get that locked in feel, but at the end of the day, it just was not happening. And oftentimes I felt like this shoe and the materials were catching up with me rather than sticking with me at all times. And that led to me feeling a little bit sluggish in these, not because they're heavy, but because of that loose fit. So I would recommend going down half a size, especially considering the fact that these raw materials will stretch out over time the more you use them. As you can see in this clip, there's a ton of dead space in the toe box area, almost a full size worth, but I think I would have been good with the size 10, so that's what I recommend for you. Go down half a size. The next thing I want to talk about is the cushioning, because this is actually the area where Nike made the most changes on the Protros from the original Kobe ones. Not only did they replace the heel and forefoot zoom setup with a full-length zoom airbag, but they also removed a lot of unnecessary foam from the originals, which helps reduce the overall weight of the Protros. Now, while all that technical talk sounds great, how does it actually translate into on-court performance? Well, in my opinion, this is a very versatile setup that can cater to a lot of different type of players, whether you're a guard, a wing, or a big. The full-length zoom setup is fast, responsive, smooth, and offers decent impact protection. Personally, I definitely felt a little extra pep in my step when I was attacking the floor with hard strides. And when you're gliding across the floor in these, the cushioning can feel cloud-like at times, and that's just an awesome experience. So again, I don't think it matters what type of player you are. I think you're really going to enjoy these. However, with that being said, I think the ideal position and play style in terms of cushioning for the Protros is someone like an explosive wing who needs that fast responsiveness to get past their defender, but also needs that explosiveness as well as impact protection for when he or she eventually attacks the rim, kind of like Kobe in 06 when these originally dropped. Makes sense. As far as the traction, the Protros use a thick multi-directional herringbone pattern, which is a tried and true system that we know works, but unfortunately, I feel like the rubber compound Nike used here was a slight disappointment. The outsole just isn't as tacky as I would like it to be, and that's a real bummer because I feel like if Nike used a stickier rubber compound, that would have put these way over the top into God level tier traction. But as of right now, I'm gonna have to rank these somewhere in between slightly above average and elite. So in a grade scale, that would be like a B or a B+. The silver lining here, however, is that the outsole is pretty thick. So if you do plan on balling with these outdoors, they should hold up for quite a while. And that's something I rarely say these days. All right, so the last thing we're gonna go over is the support. And like I said, when I was talking about the fit, the materials used here are really thick, which means they provide a lot of structure. So if you feel like sneakers nowadays are too flimsy, these are gonna be right up your alley because again, the materials are sturdy enough to support even the most powerful players. But there's also other features like a carbon fiber heel shank as well as a lateral outrigger for extra support when you're doing side-to-side movements. So at the end of the day, the Protros, they're just an absolute beast when it comes to support. And it does so without feeling overwhelming, in large part thanks to the soft and comfortable materials, as well as the surprisingly lightweight nature of the shoe itself, which actually competes with other signature sneakers that came out just this year. So to wrap things up, Nike did make a few changes here to help the Protros compete with modern day sneakers. And I think if you're a fan of the original Kobe ones or just Kobe in general, you're really going to enjoy these. But for me, at the end of the day, these are still a throwback sneaker, and I say that in large part because of the fit and materials. These really helped me realize how far we've come in developing light, form-fitting materials that are not only structurally sound, but also feel like an extension of your foot. Because these came out just over 12 years ago, and they almost feel prehistoric in these categories, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because, again, don't get me wrong, they are comfortable. It's just, if you want to feel fast and light, these not the ones. So there you guys have it. That was my performance review on the Kobe 1 Protros. If you have any more questions, please let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this review, give me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. And be sure to subscribe to this channel for more great content just like this. My name's Jaron. It's been great having you. Catch you in the next one. Peace. Ooh, what is this? Did this come with all Kobe's? A little bag like this? It's got a Nike sign on it. I didn't even know that. But, oh. Whoa. Oh man, yes. Whoa, let me take out this tissue paper. Whoa, this sneaker is hella light.